Shalom, shalom, shalom. This will be my second time trying to record, but shalom to everyone, and welcome to my channel, and thank you to all the new subscribers. I know I haven't been on in a while, but you know, life been lifing, and I know the Most High wants me to get this message out because, for one, when I was writing down some more detail about this message, I saw 911 with 911 on the time. So 911 means emergency. So this, and I know that this is for a lot of people right now because you're either coming out the pit, the wilderness, everything that God was training you to do out of isolation. He's bringing you out, okay? And this message is 3, 2, 1, launch, okay? So the reason why I say that, because I kept seeing 3, 2, 1, and I finna read what I wrote. I keep seeing 3, 2, 1 for the past days, and as I was about to write this down, the time had 3, 2, 1. So I know something is about to happen, but I don't know what. And I even saw a sister do a video message on YouTube about something going to happen in 3, 2, 1. And also an ad popped up on my phone, and on my phone it was saying 3, 2, 1 shop. Okay, so yeah, I guess we will see, right? So then yesterday I saw 3, 2, 1 on my Cash App. It was speaking something about $321 on Cash App about something about being able to if you build up your amount of spending in that month, you will be able to get credit for $200 basically. But yeah, so, and then yesterday I was on Facebook for a minute and I saw a video that had 321 likes. So I knew, like, okay, yeah, this is a message. And I thought it was just for me, but no, this is for others too, because right now the Most High Yah is raising up a lot of people that's been enduring and has lost everything, may have been standing in your car. You probably had to give up everything. You probably been homeless, you know, everything that and you was being obedient. You was only doing what you know you heard the Father speak and say, okay? So I looked up the meaning 3, 2, 1, and it means bring again, forth up, bring forth, up again, depart, launch, lead up, loose, offer, sell, set forth, take up, to bring out. Another one was saying someone else. That's the other meaning, someone else or other, okay? And so basically, let me read what was put on my spirit. Someone is getting ready, getting raised up, taking another's place in something particular. This is going to bring in more money for you, having you to be stable, established, set, okay? That's what I heard, set. You're going to be straight. Continue to serve Yah, and do not forget where your wealth and blessings come from. Congratulations, you did the work. For some, he just wanted to bless you, even if you feel you don't deserve it. Yah knows our true hearts. He created us, so he knows. He knows what you're going to do before you do it, but still continue to build your relationship with Yah and not give up. You will transform. Trust the process. The journey, for some, he is bringing you out the wilderness, and you're going to receive double blessings, okay? Because you lost everything, okay? You had went through a lot in these seasons. You had went through a lot. You lost everything, or you either lost everything and it was in God's plan, or either you gave up everything because the Most High Yah told you to. He told you to walk away from a house, walk away from your family members, whatever it is that he told you to do in order to start the process, because you said, let your will be done, Yah, and not my own. So you gave up everything. You let go. Even when it hurted, you let it go because you trusted the Most High Yah. But don't get me wrong, you may have felt like you was losing your faith because you felt like nothing was going to change. It seemed like it's still going to continue to be this way. But that's the pain that you felt and the endurance that you had to endure, you know what I'm saying, in order to make it to this point. 3, 2, 1, launch. go forth, okay? And some of y'all be and like the scripture says, the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. So some of y'all finna take over some stuff that the wicked had authority and possession had in their possessions. You're going to take over their things because they did not do the work and they did not give their life to the Most High Yah. They did not want to change. So a lot of them are going to lose their wealth, and they're going to lose their positions because they chose to not choose God. Okay, and then even like the story of Nebuchadnezzar, you know, some of you all may lose it, but you're going to see who God is. He's going to have to bring you down just so you can see who he truly is and who really run the show. Like Nebuchadnezzar, 7 years, he didn't take heed to the dream that Daniel gave him, and he ended up being put out in the wilderness like a wild beast for 7 years. And when he got out there, you know, until he realized, once he finally realized who God was and who was in control, he was like, okay, I see who's really running the show. Forgive me, y'all. Thank you for, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. I know he didn't like it, that he had to be out there like a wild beast, but he learned. He had to learn. But he was taught. And God raised him back up. And he knew to serve God. He knew to bring God first. He knew to tell the people that he was ruling over, we have to worship the true Yah, the Most High Yah, the creator of all things. The I am that I am. The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end. The one true Yah, no one to the left, no one to the right. Ain't no self-worshiping. Because that's what Nebuchadnezzar did. He built the statue and everything. And it was just like me. I. Me. Yes, I accomplished all of this. That's not God. And he was warned about that. That's why he got put in the wilderness for 7 years. But he learned his lesson. And he started giving God the praise. And he ended up getting his kingdom back. Okay? God raised him back up. So for some of y'all, you're going to lose. And that's just going to be it. Because you're choosing to still be in the world. Now, a lot of you he had to bring you down to raise you back up so you can recognize who running the show for real. And who's the provider, who's the true provider, who's the true one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you guys. So, yes, 3, 2, 1. And then my daughter, she has a channel, and she had did a message, and she was like, upgrade, right? And so, let's see. Because it was something else I wrote down. I'm trying to see. Did I write something else down? But I know that, let me see. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. And so, yeah. And so then I got an email that said, I got an email from Spectrum saying you're updated, and restoration estimate is 1 o'clock a.m. So 100 means divine completeness, fullness, and the reward of faith. Okay, you're being rewarded now because you kept the faith. You may have kind of like was about to fall off, but you held on anyway, and was asking God to give you, help you with your faith. Okay, and then so So I'm going to read the parable of the sower seeds falling on good soil and producing a crop that yields up to 100 times what was sown, symbolize a rich, abundant harvest of spiritual fruit. Okay, and this was the meaning behind the number 100, 100. And then it means updated, the new version of, okay, I wrote down, God is the Most High God is updating the new version of you, and you being restored with way more than you lost. The end, that transition into the beginning or reaching the goal of a divine journey. And the strong concordance of it is abundance, richness, plumpness, generous, gift, and thickness. So everything that you have lost, you're going to get. A lot of you are going to get double. And it's a richness, plumpness, okay? Remember when Joshua brought the people from Egypt, from the wilderness, after Moses and Aaron passed away, Joshua took over, and Joshua brought the people in the wilderness. Out of the wilderness, and he had to divide the land. So he told them to go and spy on the land, so they can see how to take over, because God was giving them the power to do so. Even though it had fear in them, but we speak against the spirit of fear. We cast that down to the pits of hell. So they went in the land, and they, looked around and spied and stuff like that, and there was giants staying in the land. And the fruit was plumpness, grapes big, the fruit, it was bigger, you know what I'm saying? So it's your time. It is your time. It is your time. But they, so yeah, that was just an example, okay? And let's see what else. So you're being upgraded, updated, meaning that, you know what I'm saying, how you was then, you're not the same. You're different. You know what I'm saying? You came up with more knowledge than you had before you started. So you've been upgraded, updated, and restoration. This is your restoration season. You're being restored, and you're receiving double abundance, richness, plumpness. You're going to be receiving gifts out of nowhere. People are just going to be pouring into you. God is putting on people's hearts to give to you, to bless you for the things that you have lost. You're thinking that you're going to have to pay for everything, with your own money and stuff like that. But no, God is going to put it on people's hearts to bless you, because it's your time. It is your time. Okay? And I'm going to read the scriptures. I'm finna read Daniel 2 and Daniel 2, 47 through 49. So bear with me, okay? I got to get this message on out. This got kind of cold in here. 2 and 47 through 49. Okay, then the king Nebuchadnezzar fell upon his face and worshipped Daniel, and commanded that they should offer an oblation and sweet odors unto him. The king answered unto Daniel and said, of a truth it is that your God is a God of gods, and a Lord of kings, and a revealer of secrets, seeing thou couldst reveal this secret. Then the king made Daniel a great man, and gave him many great gifts, and made him ruler over the whole province of Babylon, and chief of the governors over all the wise men of Babylon. Then Daniel requested of the king, and he set Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego over the affairs of the province of Babylon, but Daniel sat in the gate of the king. Do you hear this? Daniel was raised up. Some of y'all got ability to be able to interpret dreams and have understanding that others don't. And with that gift, God is going to use you in a major way, where you will be blessing people with the knowledge that they did not understand or couldn't seek on their own. And the Most High Yah will bring it through you to bless them. And they're going to want to bless you for what you have done for them. You letting the Most High Yah use you to deliver whatever messages that need to be delivered, okay? All praise to the Most High Yah. Okay, then now I'm going to read Deuteronomy 34, 5 through 9, and it reads, so Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Most High Yah, and he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Bethpur. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But no man knoweth of his sepulchre until this day. And Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eye was not dim, nor his natural force abated. And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days. So the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. Okay? And Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands upon him, and the children of Israel hearkened unto him, and did as the Lord commanded Moses. Okay, so Joshua took over. Joshua took over. Okay, what did I say? 3, 2, 1, launch, and then 3, 2, 1 also means another, someone else. So You're going to be probably taking over something that the wicked may have had, or just taking another place because it's that person's time is up who was leading. Now it's your turn to lead. The Most High Yah is bringing his people up, and as he is bringing his people up, he is blessing them. Our praise to the Most High Yah. Okay, then I got one more scripture, and it's Genesis 41, and it's 38 to 46. Okay, let me read. And Pharaoh said unto his servants, can we find such a one as this is, a man in whom the Spirit of God is? And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God has showed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled. Only in the throne will I be greater than thou. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand and put it upon Joseph's hand, and arrayed him in vestures of fine linen, and put a gold chain about his neck. And he made him to ride in the second chariot which he had, and they cried before him, bowed the knee, and he made him ruler over all the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and without thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in all the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh called Joseph's name, I can't pronounce that, y'all, and he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt. And Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt. So that's it right there, y'all. All the scriptures that tell you how they got transformed, how they was brought up. You know what I'm saying? Joseph went through a lot. Joseph was in the pit, and he got all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? God gave him the ability to be able to interpret dreams, and he ended up rising him to the top. He was blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, y'all, like I said, 3, 2, 1, take off, launch. It's time, y'all. It's time for all those who did the work, who stood in righteousness. You may have messed up, but you didn't give up. You didn't walk away. You still held on. You said you're not giving up. You got this far, you're not giving up. No matter what, you're not going to give up. And you stood the test. You stood in the gap for others. You did so much. You stayed fasting and praying. You did so much. You did so much crying. You did so much praying. You know what I'm saying? So, and praising him, even when you didn't want to. And through the nights, you stood in the gap, in the spiritual warfare, waking up at 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, hearing the Holy Spirit having you to pray. And you start praying. You didn't go back to sleep. You start praying. So all praise to the Most High, y'all. And congratulations to everybody who is finna rise up because they stood and they did not give up on the Most High, y'all. They trusted. They had faith. They may have failed, but they got back up. So congratulations. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And then I heard from 3 different people on YouTube say you're not going to see it coming. Okay? And I got this message June 26, 2026. So you're not going to see it coming. It's just going to happen out of nowhere. And I'm going to tell you like this. I wrote down in my book July 3rd. I just have to say the ending of June up until now has been bittersweet. That's all I can say. And this is what I wrote down. It's been bittersweet. You hear me? Bittersweet. But we had to endure. We had to deal with everything. We had to deal with the bad, the good, the ugly. We had to deal with it all. But you are finna to rise. The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. Do right. Do not give up on the Most High, y'all. Hold on, it's coming. Give him praise and honor right now before it even happened. And also just keep going strong. Keep going strong. Don't give up. Okay? And remember to keep him first. Remember who blessed you with this wealth. And do not count him out. Do not get your wealth and then shut down on the Most High Yah. Keep going strong. Keep going strong. Okay? And that's the message. 3, 2, 1, launch. I love you guys, but the Most High loves you even more. And remember to read Psalms 23 in the morning, Psalms 91 at night. He wake you up through the night, it's time to go to war. It's time to pray. When you get woken up 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just start praying. Praying against whatever it is, because you may not have seen it. Make sure you pray unknowingly. You pray against anything that the enemy trying to attach to you unknowingly, old or new or known. Ask the Most High Yah to send his fire down and cast it down to the pits of hell. Okay? All right, so that's it, y'all. That was the message. 3, 2, 1, launch. And congratulations to everybody who made it through the wilderness, who held on and endured to the end. Okay, this just one step of an endurance, because we still got more to go. This not it. So don't think because you finna get blessed that this is it. No, we still got to keep going on. So all praise to the Most High Yah for this lovely message. I know y'all have not seen me on here, but life been life. And like I said, but all praise to the Most High Yah for everything that he is doing in my life and that he is doing in you guys' life, and continue to pray for each other. All right, I will see you guys in the next message that he gives me. Shalom.